performance, Redmi Note 4 is spectacular. Number one, sustained gaming performance. Just throw any game you want at it. Number two, the absolute new king of battery life, to quote Sudeep. And number three, thermal performance like you've never seen before. And definitely don't just take my word for it. Ask any of our Mi Explorers here. There's 50 of you. They've been trying to push Redmi Note 4 to its limits for the past couple of months. Right, guys? All right. Speaking of which, from all of the user feedback that we got on Redmi Note 3 over many months, the biggest area of improvement was most definitely camera. We invested a ton of time into not only sourcing the right great hardware, but also optimizing it a lot. The sensor we're using on Redmi Note 4 is a 13 megapixel CMOS sensor, which we sourced from Sony and Samsung. It's backside illuminated, and it uses phase detection autofocus. Most importantly, 25% larger pixel area compared to the Redmi Note 3 sensor, and this really shows. This is a shot taken on Redmi Note 3, which does admittedly struggle a bit in an exposure-challenged scene like this one. And there's the same shot on Redmi Note 4. I'm going to do this again. Redmi Note 3, Redmi Note 4. It kind of tells the entire story here. Much more balanced and better exposed photo, crisper by a wide margin, and to really see this, check out the detail around the water here, right? You can see a clear difference. By the way, this is not an HDR shot, right? This is just a straight up shot. So significant and noticeable camera upgrade. Now, to really push Redmi Note 4 and its camera to the test, we asked a couple of professional photographers to do a photo travel diary for us traveling around India. Our photographers traveled all the way to Bhuj. This is the giant salt desert, the Great Run of Kutch. Look at the detail on the clothes here, for example, despite the fact that this photo is taken against the sun. How majestic is the Wind Palace in Jaipur. Beautiful, right? Redmi Note 4 really does capture intricate details and furnishings here. Again, even indoors, taking a photo against a sunny window. This is City Palace in Jaipur. The detail you get on Redmi Note 4 is simply amazing. I love this shot. Beautiful close-up. This one was taken in Varanasi. I love how vibrant the colors here are. You can even see the details on the different strands of hair on this gentleman's beard here. It's a very lively shot. Sunrises and sunsets are beautiful as well. Here's another sunset photo from another perspective. It really captures the beautiful alleys of Varanasi. I love this shot. Gorgeous reflection of the boat here in the water in Alleppey in Kerala. This photo is really, really crisp. By the way, you can see all the EXIF data on the bottom here if you're interested. The built-in black and white filter delivers really gorgeous contrast, great for portraiture. Another captivating black and white image here taken with Redmi Note 4. This Brahmini kite is absolutely my favorite. Just check out the detail level. You almost can't believe someone was able to take this photo. You can really see everything here. This is a very, very dramatic photo. Again, EXIF details on the bottom there. This is pretty cool. We even attached Redmi Note 4 to a drone at Alleppey Beach in Kerala, and we got this stunning sunset aerial shot. Flying Redmi Note 4. Here's another beautiful aerial photo of a resort overlooking the lake here. We were careful enough not to go too close to the swimming pools. And of course, we also enlisted our fearless Mi Explorers to share their photos taken with Redmi Note 4. I wish I had time to share all of them here. There's a lot of really amazing photography. This one is taken at the Grand Canyon in the United States. Beautiful light play on this colonial house. This one is taken by Shramona. This is a photo of her cat. Beautiful, right? This delicious croissant here making me feel hungry. This is taken by Shivesh. Another one, this is taken by Vijay Raj, who some of you may know, of course. Love the colors on this photo. Just really beautiful colors. Good framing, too. This is a macro shot taken by Bingo 220. He even managed to capture the detail here of the steam from the cooked peanuts. Gorgeous shot. Another macro shot by Harish. Harish took this one with the help of macro lenses, special macro lenses. Our explorers, of course, really go to the limits here of photography, and this shot looks fantastic. Many, many more of these for you guys to take a look at. They'll be available on Facebook. 5 megapixel front camera, and really important note here, we've completely revamped Beautify, which is one of the signature features of MIUI. Now it has 2 modes, Smart and Pro, gives you a lot more control over your beautification. Check it out. Redmi Note 4's full HD display is very carefully color calibrated. We pay a lot of attention here. It features reading mode, which is very popular in MIUI now, which really helps reduce eye strain. I personally use it all the time. Now, many of you already know this, practically all Mi phones have capacitive keys, since our goal is to maximize use of the display for content. Now, I thought I'd mention this because we continue to see many, many devices, phones launching with soft keys and a big chin. I personally don't get it. I think it completely defeats the purpose. Our focus is on building phones with the best possible displays. So we've continued going down the path of capacitive touch keys. And of course, a fingerprint sensor on the back. This was a signature from Redmi Note 3. And it doubles, again, also signature from Redmi Note 3 as a selfie shutter. Makes it easier for you to take your selfies. Every Mi phone, as you know, ships with an IR sensor, and the Mi Remote app supports hundreds of home appliance models here in India. Redmi Note 4 ships, as you'd expect, with LTE band support, of course, VoLTE out of the box, and it includes band 5, which is basically essential for you to be able to take indoor VoLTE calls. Dual SIM with a 3-choose-2 SIM tray, which allows you to use an SD card, or one SD, one SIM, or 2 SIMs. Redmi Note 4 supports up to 128 gigs of storage. It ships with MIUI 8, and here's a special surprise, Mi Explorers. We're already running a special preview of Android N 7.0. So Mi fans who get their hands on Redmi Note 4 in the first sale can already flash to Android N. And we'll push Android N to stable once we get enough strong feedback from our beta user community. So definitely check it out. Of course, Redmi Note 4 is also made in India. No big news here. So I want to sum it all up. Redmi Note 4 is really an incredible work from our team. Premium metal body with 2.5D glass for the first time on a Redmi device. Snapdragon 625 based on 14 nanometer FinFET technology. You know more about transistors today than you probably thought you would. 25% longer battery life compared to Redmi Note 3, which is really an amazing achievement. Redmi Note 3 was the former king of battery. Outstanding thermal performance, which is really important here in India. Big camera upgrade. And we've basically made 0 compromises. Picture abhi baki hai, mere dost. Our first Redmi phone to ship with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of flash. And as far as I can tell, it's a first in this category too. What do you guys think? It's time. Okay. You know, what I usually do when I get here is, of course, compare with other brands, other premium products in the market. But today I thought, let's just focus on one thing here. We're raising the bar for ourselves. We're figuring out how to deliver even more innovation for the money to our fans. So what I have here is Redmi Note 3 and Redmi Note 4. I don't even have to say again how big of an upgrade Redmi Note 4 is to Redmi Note 3. We've gone from 28 nanometer technology to 14 nanometer FinFET technology. We increased RAM to 4 gigabytes. We have an incredible processor in Snapdragon 625. We've doubled the maximum flash to 64 gigs. We've slightly increased the battery size, but we've added 25% more battery life. We've gone from max 32 to max 128 of expandable storage, and we have a huge camera upgrade, as you've seen from some of the shots that I shared with you here today. Redmi Note 3 started at $9,999, while Redmi Note 4 will start at $9,999. This is for the version with 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of storage. The 4 gig, 64 gig version will go for $12,999. That's 4 gigs, 64 gigs. And then we have a 332 version as well at $10,999. What do you guys think? Awesome, right? There you go. So Redmi Note 4, power has a new look, incredible product, 25% greater battery life, beautifully designed, incredibly symmetrical, unprecedented thermal performance. Do you guys want to take another photo? Okay. Can I have 2 devices, please? Celine, we're going to do another photo here. All right. Here we go.